I'm starting to have an issue. So I'm panicking a little bit.
Anxiety, outdoor anxiety, outdoors.
Well, I'm out on another run. My old theme song. Yeah, I'm out on another run here, and there's a few things going on. I wasn't going to turn the camera on until I got to my destination. I'm just heading up the road. One, it's a little on the warm side, and that's a problem. I also got a little bit of fatigue going, like a little bit too much. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to head to the store and get my grocery shopping for the day done, and then I'm going to come back and see how that goes, and we'll see if this is a go or not. This is iffy at best. I guess I'm just gonna push through, and I'm not going that far from home, so if it's too warm or I just don't feel up to it, I can abort. We'll abort mission, so we're gonna go forward. See if I just press on here. It's just I don't feel the best. I feel tired, and it's like I'm fatigued. It's the chronic fatigue kicking in again. I'm also didn't sleep well, so might be that. Onward. Let's see what happens. No good. It really is too warm. I mean, there's actual like heat in the air, and there's an occasional mix of cool air, but I can just, it's not like last time. I thought it was going to be too warm. I thought maybe once I got out to the outdoors here, so I may have to go up. There's an overlander over there airing down his tires. One of the most enduring traditions of the overlanding world. The airing down of the tires before they head out into the great wild. There he goes.
How I wish I could be an overlander, but I'm lucky I get out at all. I'm an underlander, an underlander, an
that's a big no. We go up. We're gonna go up to, we're gonna try the quarry. Let's see if second spot's available. So I'll see you up there. Real quick though. I was having a little shortness of breath. And I think I got over that. It's funny. I think I kind of noticed with the fatigue. I was like, there's some interesting things going on here. I mentioned the fatigue, and then all of a sudden, a little shortness of breath is with it. And, you know, the fatigue's kind of dissipating, and so is the SOB. It's a weird psychology. It's still there a little bit. Oh, I see a big old lizard. Ooh, he was like this big. Look at that thing. Check this out. We got the equestrians coming out. How cool is that? I don't know if it's really a quarry, but I call it a quarry. And they've been dropping off these burnt logs. I don't know really what they use this for. Here we are again. This is first spot. Otherwise known as Jeff's spot. Because I used to be able to bring my, I had a 1988 Lincoln Continental, and when I'd come up here with it, I didn't want to go any further than that. I think I brought it to second spot here a few times, but usually I would just settle for first spot. So here's our second spot, and this is where we will be today. It's a little more like it. It's actually kind of breezy and chilly up here, but I like that. But I'm just a little off today. It sure feels a lot like just straight up anxiety. It's been presenting itself differently lately though, so this doesn't surprise me. So I'm going to just chill for a bit and try to do a little reset. I'm working off of an accumulation of sleeplessness. So I might take a little doze here, but you know, see how it goes. Overall, great though. Little windy though.
Oh, how I wish I could be an overlander, but I'm lucky, get out at all. I'm an underlander, underlander, underlander.
Yeah, so I just did a little, taking it down, a little meditation, found my pwa, entering into the kushava, did some breathing stuff, and I slowly was able to find my breath again. It's not completely, like, now I'm thinking about it, I think that's probably half the problem, but I seem I can see the horse riders out on the ridge. 2 of them. Now that's the spirit of the rider. As they ride along the ridge, they look back at the town. Something stirs inside his soul. It's time now to bed down. He sits beside the fire, a man who sits alone. And once again, he understands his dreams are his home. Spirit of the rider.
Spirit of the rider, he's riding with the wind. Spirit of the rider, he's riding off again. And there ain't nothing that'll hold him down. His spirit is his crown.
You know what I really need? I need to listen to some Kelvin Veldon. Yeah. Kelvin Veldon's music is scientifically engineered to soothe and to alter the atmospheric vibrational qualities and the amplitude therefore and thereof. It's soothing. It just makes you feel good. I think that's what I need right now.
7 o'clock on the dot. I'm looking forward to this a lot. All the intrigue starts to grow. I pick a table by the window. The waiter comes, but I send him away. Sip on my drink and begin to wait. I see a light snow begin to fall. Maybe that's why you are running late. Love so fine, not far away. Deep in the night, it slips away. gently falling to the earth below. I'll just order another drink. As time goes by, I begin to think how I must look like such a fool, sitting here alone in this room. Sorrow now begins to grow. You do not call, you do not show. The snowy night is like my heart, cold and damp and torn apart. Love so fine, not far away. Deep in the night, it slips away. A saddened heart is like the snow, gently falling to the earth below. You work so hard, you know. Let's pack our things and go out to the wild. I love to see that smile. You know it feels so good. Let's go get lost in the woods. Let's jump in the stream. Why don't we climb a tree? I'll kiss you under the stars. We'll just sleep in the car. Let's live on desire, making love by the fire, going where we may roam. We don't want to go home. Out to the world, I love to see that smile. You know it feels so good. Let's go get lost in the woods. Out to the world, I love to see that smile.
You know, being here reminds me of a little bit of a story. It was at this very spot a long time ago, probably 10, 12 years ago, maybe more. I had my hoopty, my Lincoln Continental, and I came up here, got in this spot, and I remember I was having an issue paying my child support payments. And I was playing music, but it just wasn't paying, so I was sitting up here having a beer back when I used to drink, and it's cool here because there's this little corridor here with like a row of trees, and I was walking back and forth through this little alley right here, and I was like, what am I gonna do? And it occurred to me, I thought, what about one of these employment agencies? You know, back when I was in my early 20s, I used to work at a place called Manpower. And I was sitting there thinking, you know, that might be my fix here. But I knew what I was going to be in for. Physical manual labor. And I was walking back and forth, just trying to talk myself into it. And I remember by the time I left, I was like, all right, I'm going to do this. So I did. I contacted him. The first time at Manpower, I applied online and I didn't hear from him. And finally I went in to the office and signed up, and they had me working the next week. And that job just about did me in. I did it for a couple years. Just wore me down. I'd sit here and think about how much more energy I had back then. I couldn't do it now. I don't think so anyway. So after that, I was like, I can't keep doing this. But I was keeping up with the my payments, but somehow or another I got into some arrears and got behind, and the court ordered me to come in, and they looked at my pay stubs and they were like, well, you can't make this payment. And they lowered it. And I got in big trouble for that with my ex. She thought that I was just skimping out on her, but the court ordered it. Anyway, at one point, after a while, I said, I got to get back into my music. And that was about the only time I ever really hit my stride in the music business. You know, I had some good gigs, and I actually made a little bit of money. I was still under the poverty level, but for me it was some money. And I paid off those arrears. Most of the money I made, probably just about all of it, back then, during that golden era, went to paying off arrears. And I did. Yeah, I never got any points for it, never got any credit for it. Nobody knows what I went through to get that done. And then shortly after that, COVID hit, and there was no more music for me for a bunch of different reasons. But being at this spot, this spot right here was kind of the beginning of like of a story that kind of went on. And here I am back. I come up here quite often, but this spot has accumulated some memories.
Everything was good, I was present. Everything was fine till it wasn't. Sometimes the good times just can't last, perhaps from painful memories from the past. So often now I feel the scar. The monster comes and I hit the wall. This train will come off the track. It's time for another panic attack. Yes, it's time for another panic attack.
Well, I'm starting to have an issue. So I'm panicking a little bit. So I'm just gonna position myself like I'm gonna go, like I'm getting out of here. I mean, the palpitations are starting. and that's really all it takes. And staying and just dealing with it's just so distracting. And I got the what ifs going, and I feel like I got like the stress hormones are just kicking in, and I can't seem to control it. So I'm gonna sit here and try and see if I can get my heart rate down. If I could do that, I think that I'll be okay. I got another hour before I gotta go, so I'll keep you posted. All right. Two minutes later. Yeah, I got the I gotta goes. Hope I didn't do a really good sweep of my area. Hope I got everything. Whew. And this is precisely why I feel like I can't go like on a long trip and get way out there, because at least I know I'm pretty close to civilization here, and that just comforts me oddly. We'll pull into first spot here for a minute, see how things go. Yeah, I took a little walk and it just kind of triggered. I mean, exercise is supposed to calm you down. It's supposed to make you feel better. And to us anxiety bugs, you know, I'm trying to do my vagus nerve stuff, my stuff to calm down, my bilateral stuff and my breathing, but sometimes it's just not enough. Yeah, I'm bugging out. Sometimes this happens. It just goes with the territory when you have this particular affliction. It's like there's an inertia to it. Once that inertia gets going, it's hard to stop. And what I got to make a choice at that point. Do I stay and try to prove that I got this, or do I relieve, you know, take the easy way and just go? Because it's a fight or flight response, and right now I've got the flight, and hope no wildlife jumps out in front of me this time. This is about where it happened. Do I see any carcasses? Yeah, this is about where it happened.
Sometimes the good times just can't last. Perhaps from painful memories from the past. Yes, it's time for another panic attack. Yes, it's time for another panic